Hello everyone, I'm Dillon Finley, and I am presenting on Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is a tactical first-person shooter game featuring a unique, highly destructible environment with over 60 operators, all with unique gadgets to them. This game can be played on PC, the Xbox consoles, or the PlayStation consoles. Matches consist of a 5v5 online multiplayer game with casual, unranked, or unranked playlist available. Winning a match of Rainbow Six Siege requires a team to be the first to win 4 rounds. Unless each team is tied 3-3, then a team must win by 2 in a row in overtime. If this is not achieved, there will be a final sudden death round, round 9, for winner take all. One team starts on attack for 3 rounds, the other on defense for those 3 rounds, and then they rotate. The goal of the game is for the attackers to defuse the defending bomb site, and the defenders must fortify their location and prevent that from happening. Or one team may completely eliminate all 5 other players on their team. Now, the highly destructible environment is very unique to Siege at the moment and is the most critical part to understanding and playing the game. The soft walls are basically just wooden walls that are able to be blown apart via bullets, melee strikes, explosions, or specific operator gadgets. These soft walls can be reinforced, however, by defenders to ensure a level of thinking and planning that goes into each different bomb site, knowing what walls to reinforce, since there is a set limit of them. Some roles for the attacking team include hard breach, which is to destroy the enemy's reinforced walls to allow attackers to make their own play on the map and take zone control. Utility clear, to eliminate defender gadgets that could hinder this. Entry frag, which are basically just people that are skilled with guns, operators that are good with guns, that can take down many defenders. Area denial, just to prevent flanks, and support to help with about all of those. Now, the defending roles include wall denial, area denial, trap operators for taking down the enemy health, and roamers. And roamers have a very complex job of playing passive and aggressive at the same time, because they want to get early kills on the attackers to hinder their attack plan, but also want to stay alive the whole round so they can constantly be a nuisance and just waste more of the attacker's time. Now, the oversimplified strats of this game are all over the place because they're very complex and very map and site dependent. There's a different strategy for every room, every site, every map. It's a lot. Basic overview of attack is to drone out, make sure you have a safe entry, breach the reinforced walls, play your angles, and plant the diffuser to maintain a strong gunfight angle and prevent defenders from defusing. Now, for defending, you must use your preparation phase correctly, because you must set up your bomb site to ensure that the attackers do not have a very easy ticket in. This includes playing the wall to ensure that attackers cannot just use their gadgets to open up the wall. The defenders must use theirs in almost a checkers match, to say. Not as complex as chess, more of just a checkers match to try to match each other on the wall play. And the defenders are always playing for time. They're always just trying to waste attackers' time. This is the ultimate tool they have, and this is why defenders naturally have the advantage in this game. A quick history of the game. Rainbow Six Siege was released on December 1st, 2015 for PC and the Xbox and PlayStation consoles. Ubisoft Games published the game, with Ubisoft Montreal, a subdivision of Ubisoft, developing the core gameplay. The game is based on Tom Clancy's books, Rainbow Six Siege, which centers around the counterterrorism unit referred to as Team Rainbow. This is the cover of the game. Here's a personal clip of mine of the gameplay. Here you can see the destruction ability. And I'm playing a roamer here, so I'm playing off-site and trying to waste attacker time. Skip ahead. And now you see these are cameras set up for the defenders. They're pre-placed on every map. There I located an enemy. And now I'm going to use my map knowledge to take an indirect route to flank them from behind. Here are Twitch streaming viewerships. The viewership for Twitch goes all over the place for this game, mostly because it always spikes during esports events and whenever new operators and seasons drop. The Steam chart player numbers. It has a healthy player base at the moment. It's always been on the decline since about 2020 at the end of the pandemic. It will never reach its all-time peak again, sadly. Its esports scene. All of these competitive leagues are sponsored by Ubisoft, and they're the North American League, the South American League, the European League, Asia Pacific League, and a global tournament hosted by Ubisoft once a year. In conclusion, Rainbow Six Siege remains one of the most complex, team-oriented, and changing first-person shooter games on the market. The current issues that face the game include declining viewership in the esports scene, game engine difficulties, and a massive cheating problem at all levels. And the cheating problem has to do with the game engine. An anti-cheat was not built into the game engine, so this has been an ever-increasing problem despite Ubisoft's efforts. And personally, this is why my friends and I decided to not really play the game. I don't think I've played it in about 2 years now. It's a really fun game, but whenever you have an unfair advantage, it just is never worth it with how difficult everything already is. All right, thank you.